another video. I hope you're doing well. Welcome any new viewers. If you're a regular viewer, you'll know what to expect from me. This is going to be a bit of a chart. If you're new, then you know, welcome, and well, hope you enjoy your stay. I'll talk about completely random things. It could be anything from DVD, my favourite films, to beard care products, to getting mental health issues because I'm a mental health sufferer. You name it, I'll do it. Basically, if you've got any ideas, let me know in the box, and I'll try and do it. But anyway, this one is a bit of a chart. Just turn my music up a little bit. And it is my favourite 5 first-person shooters. They're in no order. Literally just the first 5 that kind of came to when I was looking through stuff, because I've been doing a lot of clearing out and everything at the moment. And I found a few lists of stuff that I wanted to do, and this was one of them. So, in no particular order, the first one is Unreal Tournament. If you know my channel well, you'll know I'm doing a playthrough of it at the moment. The reason I'm doing this is because it was like one of the first kind of games that I really came across as a PC type person. I used to play it on my laptop, which was just awesome to be able to do. It blew my mind. It really did. I'm now playing it on a fairly decent PC. It's not brilliant PC, but you know, it's enough to handle it. And like I say, I'm really enjoying playing it again at the moment. So, and I hope that comes through. If you do watch my videos, I hope it does come through that I'm enjoying myself. It probably might not sound it at the time. I might have a few rants, but I do enjoy it. Excuse me. The next game is Medal of Honor Frontline. I think, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, and you know I'm wrong, please let me know. I'm willing to learn. But I think it was out before the Call of Duty series was out. Like I say, I could be completely wrong there. I think these, like the Medal of Honors, were kind of like the forerunners of Call of Duties. But the one that I particularly liked was the Frontline, which was World War II. If you know the game well, you will probably know that the word enchilada will probably mean something to you. That was the code that you typed in to unlock all the goodies, unlock all the weapons and the kind of god modes and ultimate ammo and level selects and all your medals and everything. It was a game I really enjoyed playing, and that was on the original Xbox. That was like the first kind of war game that I ever really played. I still love it now. I still will play it occasionally. But you know, I think it still holds up in terms of not so much graphics, but in terms of playability. It's a good game. They've done like a whole range of them. They've got like European Assaults, Rising Sun. Rising Sun's obviously set around the Japan part of World War II. European Assault is obviously around Europe in World War II, I think. There's World at War, there's all sorts. They stopped doing them, and then they did like a rebranded kind of version for PS3, and it was really crap. I don't think they've done one since that. They did that one. The next one is probably my favourite first-person shooter, and it's Black again, an original Xbox game. Most of my games that you might see are either going to be really old PC or SNES / Mega Drive games, or they will be probably original Xbox games. I haven't really found any kind of PS4, PS3, Xbox 360 kind of games that really deserve to be in these charts. Not because they're not worth it, but because I haven't really played them or given them the time to actually give them. But in essence, Black was a brilliant game. You couldn't really cheat on it, that I found anyway. There probably was cheats out there somewhere, but I never found any. It's a brilliant game. The graphics on it was unbelievable for the time. You had like all your scratches on your guns, and it showed you kind of the bullets flying out as you shot the bullets, and if you overheated the gun, you would see smoke coming out of it, and the graphics were just, like I say, they were unreal. The gameplay was brilliant. The levels were hard. You could choose lots of different ways of playing it, like easy, medium, hard, and I think there's like survivor and all that kind of stuff. The harder the level you selected, the more you had to do. On the harder levels, you could unlock special guns. You could get blueprints for guns. You could get blueprints for buildings. All sorts of stuff. You had to blow up safes. You had to do all sorts on the really harder levels. So that was quite a cool game to play. Yeah, it really gave you something worth actually playing for if you played the harder levels. Instead of it just being harder, you were actually rewarded with stuff. The next one is 13. It was out on PS2 as well, but I played it on the Xbox original. It wasn't actually called like 13, it was like XIII. And it was like a cartoon first person shooter. Done very much in a comic book style, so when you heard people coming, you would hear like click, 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 click come up on the screen of their footprints or whatever. And it was graphically, it was just so different to what I'd seen before. I just fell in love with it straight away. Apparently they are redoing it, but in a more modern graphic style, not in a realistic style, still trying to keep that comic book look, but doing it using more 3D graphics. For the scenes that I've seen, I'm not that keen on. I wish that I kept it in the very bright, vibrant, kind of blocked colours, rather than the shape, like shadowed kind of versions that they've gone with. It still looks kind of comic-y, but it looks kind of too real to be comic-y completely, whereas the original was completely comic-y. Like when you had like you could have like a crossbow, a little handheld crossbow, and when you fired it, you kind of like a little twang came up on the screen. It's just touches like that I thought was like really cool. Hopefully like the remake will have these kind of things as well. I think from what I gather, it is a complete remake, as in literally level for level. They're remaking each level like the original level, but with the new graphics. I don't think they're like it's a continuation of the story. I think it's literally the same story, just with modern graphics. I think I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. That's just what I've heard. And the last one that I'm going to talk about is Darkwatch. This was a little game that went under the radar from what I can gather. It wasn't really a big game. It was like a vampire western. Like you had like a demon horse that you rode, and you were a vampire. but you were like a cowboy originally, and you hide by this kind of underground kind of thing. It's hard to explain, but it's like a really cool concept. You had really kind of decent old-fashioned kind of weapons. The graphics were kind of they're caricatured. They weren't like realistic, and they weren't kind of cartoony. They were the kind of caricatured realism kind of thing. Yeah, how real can you do kind of vampire stuff? You know, it's you either go for ultra realism or you go for absolute cheese. And this one went down the cheese side. Again, another game for the original Xbox. I'm not sure if it came out for the PS2. I don't think it did. I could be wrong though, it could have. Like the Medal of Honor that came that was out on PS2 and Xbox. Black, I think, was just original Xbox only. I'm pretty sure it was exclusive to the Xbox. I've heard rumours of something about that's coming out or something. I'm not sure. Again, I could be completely wrong. But back to Darkwatch. I got it on the original Xbox. Not sure if it came out for the PS2, but it was a fun game to play. You could like level up certain things, I think, from what I can remember. Like you gain, like when you killed certain things, you gain like you could either do the good thing and absolve them of their crimes, or you could like just kill them and whatever. I think it depends on which way you took, depending on how the story evolved and how your character evolved. I think that was how it played. I can't entirely remember. It has been a while since I played it. I've got it still upstairs. I could put my hand on it right now. It's in like under my wardrobe. There'll be other Xbox games. But yeah, that was a good game to play. I did enjoy playing that one. So yeah, they are my top 5 first-person shooters. What were yours? Did you agree that mine should be in the top 5, or do you think that there are better ones? Please don't say COD. Whatever you do, this is kind of pre-COD era. I mean, Call of Duty, COD, Call of Duty. It is all pre that era, so I don't want anyone saying, oh, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is better than all those games. They are on a completely different level. They are nowhere near the same. Yes, they are good games, but I think the Call of Duties basically took the fun out of gaming. When it got too competitive and like too serious and everything, like you had to do this, you had to do that, you had to be on this to play against certain people, you had to do that to rank up and whatever. I think that's when gaming started to become a little bit worse. So please, don't leave a comment saying CODs are better. By all means, leave comments on proper games, like other modern games. If you think a modern game other than a Call of Duty or whatever is better, like if you want, for example, Overwatch, you can by all means say Overwatch is better. Not because it is, but it's helping me out because I've never played Overwatch. I've seen people play it. Apex Legends, for example, another game. I've not played it. I don't think I ever would. I don't think I ever would play Overwatch. But I've heard so many good things about them. I don't know what to do. Half people that I've heard get really stressed out about it because of them either losing or it's too hard or whatever. and the other half say, yeah, it's really good, you should play it, you should play it, you should play it, you should definitely play it, and we'll play a game together. You know, it's... I did know, but anyway, that was my personal top 5 first-person shooters from old school games. If you know any other old school first-person shooters that belong on this list, then let me know. We'll talk about it. I'll try and play it if I can. I've got tons of emulators, so I can try and get my hands on it. Some honourable mentions. Yeah, I'll do some honourable mentions. Doom nearly found its way on this list. Not the Doom 3 PS3 version, but the Sega Saturn Doom, your SNES Doom, your PC Doom, your first like Doom and Doom 2. Those two nearly made it on the list. Far Cry Instincts, the very first Far Cry, that nearly made it on the list for the original Xbox. There were a few others. I nearly put a few of the different Medal of Honors on the list. But I wasn't sure. But yeah, those Far Cry and Doom nearly made it on the list, but they weren't as enjoyable to play as the others. So yeah, I will leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the video of me except for the bit of me ranting towards the end. You know, ignore that bit. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, comment, do the bell thing. This will go out, I think this as a chart will probably go out on the 4th of every month. So next month I will do another chart. If it's not a chart, it'll be a dedication video to a channel or something, a person or a channel, or maybe a game. I might do a dedication just to a game. Where I'll just talk about a game for a while and why it was influential to me or whatever. It might be my favourite YouTube channel. It might be a completely different type of site. It might be my favourite shopping site. It could be whatever. But the 4th is favourite sites, top charts and dedications. So this will go out on the 4th of the month. So that will be, I don't know if this will be August or if it will be September or whatever, because I've got a few others built up. So yeah, I'll see you all in another video. Bye.